What's good? What up, bro? Fuck out of here. I'm trying to record this. Y'all some wild shit. Y'all sit out there.
We get wild in here.
Don't break my house. You're moving the fucking cans, bitch. I said, don't break my house. Yeah, fuck it. I don't want to up there. Yeah, y'all gotta move.
Is that just video?
Yeah, it's recording like people talking and shit.
Clear out. You know you're passing it through Dion? Hey, put on the...
Alright, word. Yeah. Slide that back a little bit, move the Bibles. No offense to you, God, but...
Let's get it, everybody!
Let's go!
Alright, cool. So, I'm going to bring up Ethan. Ethan obviously has signed up. He's been involved. He's excited. He's killing it. I'm really, really excited for what this kid has in store. Understand, this kid is new, but he has a lot of information he can give you guys. Kind of why, his story. Definitely, guys, understand, stay off your phones, please. Like, I don't want to be that kind of guy to tell you to stay off your phones, but really, you don't want to pass this up. So yeah, definitely check out what Ethan has to say. But before Ethan gets on, I'm gonna play this video, kind of give you guys an intro. So you go and hit those lights. Yeah. Go, babe. Let's get it forward. You got your TV turned up, bro?
I think you did too. It's really good. Thanks very much.
Woo! Alright, let's get it. Let's go.
G1, let's get it.
Oh shit. My fault.
Are we watching that?
Oh no. Technical difficulty.
I'm gonna drink this one and I'm gonna go with another one.
These boys are like tape now.
Alright.
Shh.
Shut up. Where's your clicker?
We're good. You call it a clicker?
Yeah, it's a clicker, damn it! It's a clicker, bro. It's not a fucking remote. It is. How do you know what a remote is? It's a clicker.
Alright, let's get it. Let's take it serious.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. It's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
Human man. It is impossible to be a maverick or a true original if you're too well behaved and don't want to break the rules. You have to think outside the box. That's what I believe. After all, what is the point of being on this earth if all you want to do is be liked by everyone and avoid trouble? The only way that I ever got any place was the breaking some of the rules.
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today?
Listen to this figure. College students now owe $950 billion in student loans, and that's more than the entire credit card debt in this country.
You don't need to hear another list of statistics to know that our economy is in crisis because you live it every day. It's the worry you wake up with and the source of sleepless nights. It's the job you thought you'd retire from, but now have lost. The business you built your dreams upon. It's now hanging by a thread. The college acceptance letter your child had to put back in the envelope. The impact of this recession is real, and it is everywhere. But while our economy may be weakened, and our confidence shaken, but we are living through difficult and uncertain times, tonight I want every American to know this. We will rebuild. We will recover, and the United States of America will emerge stronger than before.
Blink-182 is excited about the greatest freaking opportunity of your life!
This is like hearing about Facebook with 3,000 users. That's what you're hearing about right now. We're here to support whatever dream you have. You want to retire your parents? Hey, we can make that happen for you. If you're willing to pay the price. If you want to work for the next 2 to 5 years and set yourself up financially for the rest of your life, you got that opportunity right here. Everything in my life changed overnight.
You ought to do it! So what? You have this opportunity of a lifetime. It means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it in the lifetime of this opportunity. You're not on earth to be told when to show up to work, and when to eat lunch, and when to go home. You should wake up when you're done sleeping. That sounds a lot more fun. 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday. It's hilarious. People ask us what day of the week it is. We don't know.
Stay possessed. It's a moment I keep it 300. Like the Romans, 300 bitches. With a trophy, baby, we live it. In the moment, I'm in the minutes. Put a load, put it in finish. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it.
These 5 words I hate using are just too good to be true. What I didn't know at the time is if every opportunity in your life is too good to be true, you're never going to find a true opportunity. Your friend tells you, it falls on your face, whatever, because whenever you hear about it in your mind, you'll think, oh, it's too good to be true. Making $1 million, that's too good to be true.
Let's go!
Oh! Let's go! What's going on?
Alright guys, my name is Ethan Wise. I'm 19 years old. I'll give you a rundown of my story while I involved. Thanks this man right here. He's killing it.
Let's go!
Alright, I started out, I actually came to him. I said, what's going on with this whole energy drink thing? He said, come to an event. I was like, alright. Before that, I went home, looked on Google. Right there, it said scam. Saw him, said, fuck you. No way. Sadly, we play football together, so I mean. So he kept talking to me. I kind of got interested because, you know, when we were younger, who here watched Cribs? Everyone?
Yeah.
That was my dream. All these people making millions of dollars, living in the greatest house that anyone could ever imagine, like pools after pools after pools, pools inside, hot tubs in your fucking bedroom. Like, who could ever fucking imagine? And I was like, you know what? I might as well come to an event. I have nothing better to do in my life. I work 2 jobs. I go home. I go to a crying baby and a girlfriend that nags all the time. Why not? I clean toilets. I bartend a bunch of drunk assholes. Why can I just not give him, an hour of my life? So I went. Me and my buddy Nick Darley. He's going to sign up here soon as he gets the money. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And the more I looked at it, the more I realized it. Like, why not? It makes sense. You look it up on MLM company, and it's going up. It's projected to be in the billions. So I was thinking to myself, hop on, get involved, kind of like stocks. That's how you make a lot of fucking money, right?
Exactly.
So why wouldn't I take, money that I make every fucking day of my life and put it towards something that I could be living in like a fucking crib? It's a village where, the lady next to me likes to holler and scream at us. I want to live where I don't have to hear anybody. I can go and jump in my pool. It's inside my fucking house. And that's what I'm here for. I want cars. I want nice houses. I want to be able to provide for my family. I don't want to work anymore. Why the fuck do I want to scrub toilets the rest of my life?
Exactly.
I don't. On that note, another kid that's not going to be scrubbing toilets, fucking kill it. Give it up for Alex.
My man Ethan killed it up there. Let's go. Who's hyped? As you said, anyone who don't know me, my name is Alex. I'm 20 years old. Graduated Altoona High in 2012. All that good stuff, I was presented by this boy Dion over here, little cameraman. He brought this up to me, got me to go up to state actually with him and about 10 other guys. We went up to this guy Ben Long, his dorm. And we were just sitting there for a little bit, like he was just giving us the whole A to Z rundown and everything. Basically like what you guys are doing here tonight, except a lot bigger. And he, I was sitting there listening, taking in everything, all that stuff. I was like, all right, like this seems pretty legit. Like I had a lot of questions. I was kind of like, not necessarily skeptical, but kind of like wheezy about it, like it was like nice, but it's just that too good to be true thing. So I was about it and everything like that. I was whatever. I was like, all right, let's go get this, whatever. But then as I was trying to get some money up, stuff happened with my family and couldn't kind of fell through. I need my money for other things, stuff like that. And so then about a month later, it was like 1 a.m. and I saw he was up and everything. I was like, yo, what's good? What are you doing? And he's like, oh man, we're just a couple of boys over here just chilling and all that. I was like, all right, sweet. You mind if I come over? He's like, yeah, word, it's fine. I walk in. This dude Hunter is rapping off to Jabril over here. I'm walking in, I see all these guys. I'm like, all right, I know what this shit is. I know these faces. So we sat down. We're watching videos till about 3 a.m, something like that. We just grinding out and everything. And that just got me excited again. And I went home and the first time my mom was like, don't get into this, all this stuff, everything like that. And so whenever she found out that I was interested again and everything, she's same stuff, badgering me, all that, saying don't get in, I'm gonna lose money and all this stuff. And so just her not believing in me, not having faith in her own son to be able to do something that other people are already doing. I was like, all right, well that's fine. I guess you just don't believe in me. I'll go get it myself. You'll see. And so I got real hyped, and then within a month saved up my money and actually just got involved last Friday. And so I'm finally getting shit rolling and everything, and just getting this stuff going. And really my whole thing for doing this is I'm 20 years old, in college and everything, still living at home. And I plan on finishing college, but I don't want to finish college in $1,000 of debt. And so this will be this is my gateway to kind of get me out on my own, get my feet rolling, get out there into the real world and all that, and be able to pay for myself, not rely on my parents, because I had a college tuition fund, but that shit's good. It's drying out soon, so I'm gonna have to start paying my own way. And so I'm gonna be able to pay for that, and not have any debt and everything, and then also not have to rely on my parents, and they can spend things on stuff they want to do. And then also my mom, she had a real nice paying job, about 20-some bucks an hour, around 23 bucks an hour. She was there for 13 years. And just some shit happened, stuff fell through, was whatever. And so then she had to go in, was working 2 jobs. But I wasn't seeing her from 8 in the morning till literally midnight, 1 in the morning because of holiday hours and shit. And I didn't like seeing that at all, just because my mom, she had a nice 9 to 5, she's making good money, all that, and now she's having to bust her ass for all of us just to keep up with bills and shit. And we've all been trying to help out as we can, but only working part-time, minimum wage, shit like that, it's kind of hard. And so basically one of her jobs was only seasonal, and so she actually got laid off here in January. And so now she's down to 1, trying to get another shit like that, but she's still struggling. So I'm trying to I'm in this, I'm excited, I'm going off with this, trying to get as much money, get some numbers up there and all that. That way I can help her out, get back to her as much as I can, start paying for my own things so she doesn't have to rely on me. Or I don't have to rely on her, she doesn't have to pay for me. But with all that being said, my boy Dion here, he's about to cover some business here for you, just a little bit about it. For real, keep an open mind about this stuff. Like I said, everyone thinks it's too good to be true at first. Like, it's a lifetime or opportunity of a lifetime. So yeah, that's gonna cross your mind. But keep an open mind with him. This dude is killing it in this business. He's blowing it up.
Definitely give up to all the great speakers tonight one more time. Give it up. I love when you're speaking, man. They first time speaking, Ethan's first time speaking. But yeah, like he said, my name is Dion Brown. I'm 20 years old. Graduated from Altoona Area High School about 2 years ago. Just an average ass kid, man. Yeah. Average ass kid with above average ass dreams. Went to college for a semester at Cheney University in Philly to play football because football was my dream and my gateway for me to escape my situation, my financial situation. It was my vehicle. I played football since I was like 7 years old. My dream was always to go to the NFL, to play professional football, to go to the NFL. Each kid that played football, yes, that's their dream. That's their dream. So I went to college for a semester, hated everything about college, the environment, going to class early in the morning, you know. My professors sucked. You know, the football team sucked. So, cut a long story short, I just made the decision to leave college. I wasn't feeling it no more. Plus, I was kind of falling out of love with football. And I kind of fell in love with personal training because I love working out, as y'all can see, you know. I kind of fell in love with working out. So, I called my mom up and I'm like, Mom, I'm leaving college. And she was like, well, you're a grown-ass man. You make your own decisions. So I was like, all right, peace. Left college. I came home, started working my part-time job that I did in high school at Route 21 in Mall, you know, retail. Hated that shit. But then I started studying and become a personal trainer, taking online classes. I said it was about the end of August. I get a phone call from my best friend, Herman Johnson, man. I get a phone call from him when I was at the track doing a little sprint work. I was working out. It's pouring down raining. And I feel my phone vibrate and I pick up. It was Herman. And like when he called me, and like his voice was so like energetic. He called me, he was like, "Hey, Dion!" I got scared as shit. Like, if I don't know Herman, his voice is deep as hell. So like when he was screaming, like it really like shocked my ear. He called me and like he's like, "Yo, bro, I just came across something crazy, man. Something that I know you're gonna be down for because you're all into health and fitness." I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" He's like, "Bro, I was on the internet. Things were slowing down for me in Florida because I went down there for modeling and acting." He was like, "But things were slowing down for me jobs-wise, and I was looking for another source of income." So I was on the internet and I came across this company that's looking for dynamic, motivated entrepreneurs. He's like, "I know you're motivated. And I know you're dynamic, man. I know this is going to be for you." I'm like, "Okay, what's up? Spill the beans." He's like, "Well, the company's called Vima. You get 6, 7-figure incomes. You drive a nice car." He just starts spitting all this knowledge at me. And I'm like, "Bro, slow down. He sent me some links, send me some information." He sent me some links and sent me some information. I came home and watched it. And I was blown away. I'm like, wow, is this really happening? Is it really kids my age that's 19, 20, 21, 22 years old making 6 and 7-figure incomes at a young age? No boss, no hours, and they work with their friends. I'm like, oh, I gotta do some research, man. This is kind of too good to be true. But I kept an open mind though, because I know the quickest way to fail in life is to keep a closed mind. So I kept an open mind. So I kept doing my research. I did research for like 4 hours straight, dissected the shit off this company to the T. Then I came to the conclusion. I saw the success and I saw the credibility. So I was like, all right, this company's legit. I called Herman back up. I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm down." He's like, "All right, let's go." He was mad pumped. But the company that we're so excited about that is changing the whole world. It's changing young kids' life. The company is called Vima. Vima is a company, a health and wellness company based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. You know, it was started 9 years ago by a man named B.K. Borrego, you know. Vima is an acronym. It stands for Vitamins, Essential Minerals, Mangosteen, Aloe. You get the 12 full-spectrum vitamins A through E, 65 plant source minerals. Mangosteen, that's in Vima, is a superfruit from Southeast Asia and a tip of Africa. It's really high antioxidants. It has like 120. It kills free radical cells. That's cells that produce type 2 diabetes and cancer. It finds those cells and eliminates them. And aloe vera, for the A, is good for your skin, hair, nail, and digestion. So I seen that the product was healthy. I seen that Vima took that 2-ounce liquid supplement that was clinically studied to reduce blood pressure and just raise your immune system a lot. They took that 2-ounce supplement threw it into a carbonated, decaffeinated green tea and made it the world's healthiest energy drink. Verb. Y'all all drunk it. I love this product, man. I love it. The reason why our CEO, BK Borrego, made Verb was to tap into the younger demographic because Vima was only targeted to the older generation. Like our parents. Our parents was drinking this multivitamin supplement and was having a lot of good benefits from drinking it. So he threw it into Verb. The reason why was to tap into our demographic. We are the most socially connected demographic of all time. We all have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We had MySpace back in the day. I remember MySpace. And we upgraded to Facebook, then upgraded to Instagram. So he did that. Vima is an affiliate marketing company. It's the second highest paid industry under professional sports. So I was like, okay, I seen that. I seen they created the most millionaires under professional sports. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be the next LeBron James. I'm not going to be the next Kobe Bryant. I'm not going to the NFL. So our minds would do the second best thing that's out there. That's affiliate marketing. So I was like, okay, let me do it. So it's been crazy. It's been a crazy ass journey. Like I love every single experience. The people you meet, the lives you change, and it's truly amazing. Like people love the money, people love the cars. Like yeah, that shit's great. But at the end of the day, it's all about the person you become in this business. Because the person you become at the beginning is a complete different person at the end. 5 months later. You become financially intelligent. You develop yourself as a person. You become a leader. You become a leader. That's the biggest thing in this world. We don't have that many leaders. We have a lot of followers in today's time, you know. So with that being said, I'm gonna get up to my boy Hunter Myers, man. I am so proud of this kid. Each and every single day he like inspires me to do better. This kid's a straight beast. I know he's gonna be the next 6-figure incomer just by his action and his words and his ambitions. But everybody get up to Hunter.
Real quick. Oh, never mind. Snapchat's being stupid. Alright guys, look, I'm pumped up. I'm gonna clear everything up for you guys right now. Give you guys an idea. When I'm done, I'm gonna throw in a kid, Andrew Yeager. Andrew Yeager, if you don't know who Andrew Yeager is, check this out, dude. He went to Penn State. You know how much he's making in Vima? Through a year time of being in Vima, he's making $500,000. Dude, his knowledge is crazy. So if you don't listen to me, listen to what he has to say when I throw him on. But look, my name's Hunter Myers, 19 years old. Understand, no one's here is trying to sell you energy drink. We're not trying to sell you a single thing. You're not here. Your friend, obviously, is not trying to sell you something. Obviously, we don't do that. Why do we do that? The reason you're here, the only reason you are here is because someone likes, trusts, and respects you enough to share this with you. When it comes down to it, that's it. They trust you and they respect you and they care about you. That's it. That's why you're here. So thank them for that because they see something in you and they respect you. So yeah, Hunter Myers, 19 years old, graduated from Mountain Area High School. You know, going through high school, you know, I never really wanted to go to college. You know, the military was more of my thing. I wanted to be hands-on. A little bit of my story. So I was working at Subway at the time, making like $400, $500 a month. It sucked. Freaking sucked, dude. If I had money, I was already spending it. You know, so basically I was like, you know what? I'm going to the military, might as well get a gym membership, right? So what did I do? I went to Planet Fitness. You know, thank God I got a membership at Planet Fitness. Because if not, I wouldn't have met Dion. Dion introduced us to me. So I went to Planet Fitness. You know, I seen him there. I was like, yo, Dion, how you been, bro? What's going on? He's like, yo, guess what, bro? I was like, what's up? He's like, yo, I'm getting bigger. You see it? I was like, hell yeah, bro. You getting bigger there? And he's like, yeah, you getting bigger too. I was like, yeah. And I was like, yo, bro, so what's going on, man? How's college? How's football? Obviously, he told you he dropped out, reason why. And he told me his story of why he dropped out and how he talked to his mother. And I was like, dang, bro. Like, I was like, what? I was like, because seeing this kid on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, whatever you want to call it, dude, this kid right here, all he does is post about being inspirational, being motivational, being successful. And in the back of my mind, you know, hearing him tell me he dropped out of college, right? Obviously, seeing those things, I use this analogy a lot because it's true. It's like me knowing a kid who goes to church every single Sunday and shoots heroin on Saturday. Like, it just didn't make sense, dude. So I was like so intrigued. I was like, all right, dude, this kid has to be doing something. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, bro, I own my own global business. I was like, what? You do not own your own global business. There's no way. He's like, yeah, bro. I was like, all right, how did that even happen? How did that fall in your lap? Obviously, you have no degree. He's like, yo, you remember Herman Johnson? I was like, his deep-ass voice. Of course I remember Herman Johnson. So he was telling me, you know, how, you know, Herman got involved. I was like, whoa. So is this something that I could do with you, bro? Like, can I do this? He's like, yeah, man, you could get involved too. I was like, I don't know, man. He's like, yo, bro, just listen to me. So he told me the information. I was like, all right, spit me something. He told me how kids my age are driving the cars that I want to drive, making the kind of money that I want to make through an energy drink that they don't even sell. I was like, bro, BS. No way. Why, dude? I blew him off. He kept talking, but guess what? In my mind, I was thinking about what I was doing later, whose girl I was going to invite to my house later, and he was still talking. Because why, dude? Closed-minded. I blew him off. I tried to take what he said, rationalize it into my own little reality, because I did not think you can make money doing this. I didn't. I really didn't. I didn't at all. But why do closed-minded? You know, we talk about it all the time because it's so true. Everybody thinks they know everything about everything. They know nothing about anything. You know, I had such a big ego and a small bank account, making $500, $400 at Subway a month, trying to tell this kid how to make money and how this isn't going to work. Like, obviously, what I'm doing isn't working. Might as well try something different. But at the time, I didn't know that because I shut him off, dude. So everyone thinks they know everything about everything. They know nothing about anything. That's why the average person in this world is broke. That's why if you look it up, Forbes magazine says 3% owns 97% of the world's money. So obviously 97% of people obviously don't know how to make money, but they know how to get jobs. They know how to work for somebody else, and they know how to work for a wage. 3% are obviously doing something different, and it's working, right? So he was telling me, you know, I blew this kid off. You know, you got to understand like where this company is going in the long run, which I'll get into. But whenever he was telling me this information, spinning it off, I was like, bro, like I don't want to be a part of this. Like, it's stupid, it sounds dumb, doesn't work. Pyramid scheme, scam, Ponzi scheme, doesn't work, get scammed, anything I can put my mind to, dude. Anything. And that's it. And then, like, I was closed-minded, dude. I went home, did my research, I realized, like, all right, if anyone's skeptical here, here's what I found in my research. Vemma, pyramid schemes, don't involve a tangible product or commodity. We have Verve in the room. Guys, Verve right there, official drink. I mean, it's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. It's a product. Official drink, you know, of Charlotte Bobcats. You can think about it, you know, we have a Verve lounge in the Phoenix Suns arena. You know, we have we hit the fill at W9s, your own business owners. Like, this thing's legit and it's working and it's big. I've seen the credibility. I've seen that it was on the Dr. Oz show. And his boss is Oprah. I was like, all right, dude, it goes humans, Oprah, Jesus. Like, that correlation is there. And I was like, all right, Oprah makes a ton of money. She's not going to endorse something that's not working. Like, this thing is big, this thing is true. So I've seen this information, I've seen the credibility, I've seen that it was working, and I've definitely seen the success stories of kids my age making this kind of money. So I was sitting at home, I was like, oh, bro, man, this thing could blow up. I was sitting in my room, I was like, pacing back and forth, like, could this be right? Could he be right? Why not give him time of day? Why not give him time of day? So, dude, I saw him at the gym, and it's crazy because if I didn't work an 11 to 4 the day that I saw him, none of you guys would be here right now. And I say it all the time, but it is true. These little small decisions in life literally affect your course of life forever. Literally. It affects, and none of you guys would be here. So I went there, I saw him, I was like, all right, bro, obviously you're passionate about that. I can see you're not selling me anything. I can see all you do is care about me. He cared about me. And that's the biggest thing. We all care about you. You're here because your friend cares about you. So I was like, all right, bro, tell me what's good with this company. Here's what he told me. He's like, look, bro, you have to understand in this company, we are going to the billions. You gotta understand where we're at is crazy. It's mind-blowing because if you think about it, a Harvard study came out. It said, you know, less than 1% has to be involved in something like this for it to be ground floor. Now, that correlates to 1.5 million people. Now, if you think about it, only 200,000 young kids are in Vemma. So it's below ground floor. I was like, okay, like, what does that even mean? He's like, all right, check this out. I'm gonna give you a rundown on how we get paid. Here's how we get paid. This is what Dion told me. This is how it works. All right, look. You guys know Monster, Rockstar, 5 Hour Energy, all those other companies. You know, any company like, you know, Subway, it doesn't matter what company it is. Any company, right? What they do is they take half of their budget, right? So if they make, let's say they make $1 billion, they take 500 million and they put it back towards traditional advertisements, TV, radio ads, YouTube ads, things that we don't care about. I was like, all right, he's now, look, here's what Vemma does, which is why you guys probably never heard of it, probably never saw it, for this exact reason. What Vemma does, Hunter, is this is what it does. It takes its money, half of it, and instead of putting it towards traditional advertising, TV, radio ads, billboards, all those other things we don't care about, they put it back into us as consumers, people who consume the drink. We're walking billboards, dude. You know, someone's wearing Nike. Who's wearing Nike? You're wearing Penn State. You're wearing Nike. Boom. You walk outside with a Nike shirt. You're not selling it, but basically what you're doing is you're walking outside, subconsciously starting a trend in other people's minds to rep and influence people to rep the same products that you're repping, without you even knowing it. He's like, yo, we've been doing this our whole entire life. Vemma is something we've been doing our whole entire life. There's just a title behind it, and we're finally getting paid. I was like, bro, there's no way I've been doing this my whole entire life. He's like, bro, listen, you go to Subway, right? You go to Subway, get a sub. You know, you get a chicken sub, right? And it's bomb, and you tell your friends about it, 2 or 3 of your friends, like, yo, this sub was crazy, just came out, check it out, it's only $5 this month. Go get it, it's a sub of the day, blah, 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 blah. Right? I'm like, dang. I go get it, right? And I tell my friends about it. They go get it the following day because they don't know how bomb it was. They just kept on working out. They go get it, and guess what? He caused the sale. I caused the sale. I told all my friends about it. Did I get paid? No. Same thing here. You're doing it our whole entire life. You go see a movie. Tell your friends about it. They go see it. Guess what? You don't get paid, but they went and saw it. You've caused many, many sales. So that movie that you told your friends about, you went and seen it, told their friends, who told their friends, who told their friends, causing over 1,000 sales. Not one time did you get a check in the mail. I was like, damn. And he's like, look, we get paid half. Half of what the company makes in a year, we get paid half. So I was like, okay. He said, look, we did $221 million last year. Now, that correlates to $110.5 million that they cash out to all of us. I was like, okay. He's like, now check this out. This is where it gets good. Look, this company is projected this year to hit $450 million, right? In the next 2 years, it's projected to hit $1 billion. Now, if you think about it, the next 10, 20 years, yeah, dude, probably $20 billion. So you have to understand, if FEMA's paying out half, if that's the way we get paid, they're going to take half of that and put it back into us. So you have to really genuinely understand, you plant your feet in now, how big of the pie do you want? And now is the biggest concept for me. How big of the pie do I want? So I sat there, I was like, bro, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know this, I don't know that. You know, I was doubting myself, everything, pushing everything aside, because I didn't know what I didn't know. And that's the biggest thing here, guys. You won't know what you don't know. So you guys got to go home, do your own research, figure out if this is for you or not for you. Because in the end of the day, I can say what I want, but if it's like if you don't get it, or you don't know, or your opinion, you know, isn't correlating with what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter. You have to go home, form your opinion, so your opinion is you know, with what you want to believe in. It's because it's like I can say something and it can make sense to me, it can make sense to the next person, but if it doesn't make sense from you to you, and you to yourself only, then chances are it doesn't make sense. So go home, do your research. But he was telling me about this company, and he gave me a list. He's like, look, Amway. If you guys don't know what Amway is, Amway does 12 billion a year, right? 12 billion a year. Now, I was joking around with Dante because he had him up. I was like, yo, Dan, look, your brother's in Amway. Because what Amway does is they have their products are cleaning supplies, soaps, all these other things that kids don't even care about. Now, what Dion was talking about, what our CEO did was he took that 2 months ago something and put it in an energy drink, right? Because we all consume that. 83% of sales are from kids our age in the energy drink industry, right? Also, if you look at another statistic, 83% also are from word-of-mouth marketing. We are doing word-of-mouth our entire lives. 17% are from billboards, TV ads, radio stations. So, it only makes sense to the CEO to put this in an energy drink. To what? Target our demographic. Because what do we have, dude? We have cell phones, texting, Uvu, you know, Skype, AIM, MySpace. We had those things growing up our parents didn't have. So he's like, all right, we're the most socially connected generation. I'm going to tap into that generation. That's why for the first time, young people are able to tap into this. You look around the room, dude, obviously this thing is working. How many people do we have in this room? Probably about 24. And guess what? There's no alcohol, no weed. So obviously something in here is working and it's true. So you guys got to understand, you know, so what Amway did, dude, Amway basically did $12 billion a year off cleaning supplies, soaps, and mops. Shit we don't care about. Maybe our moms and parents do, but guess what? How many times do you use a mop? Maybe once a week. How many times do you use soap? Probably maybe twice a day. How much do you have to drink water? Every single day, all the time. So basically, what this company does is they take products off of water, right? Why? Because we drink water. We need liquids to live. So it just makes sense for an energy drink for a company off of liquids, and that's why this thing is blowing up. So you guys understand, if Amway can do $12 billion a year off that shit that our parents did, they've been around for 80-some years, through the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. If they can take Amway to $12 billion a year, Amway gets paid the same way we do. Half goes into the consumers, but dude, you're a consumer of a mop. Like, doesn't make sense. Like, yo, bro, check out this mop, bro. Yo, come to my boy's house, dude, we're gonna talk about mops. Like, dude, no one cares. But dude, we all spend money on energy drinks. We all spend money on that. So I seen it, I was like, dope. Yeah, I was like, bro, like, Dion, this thing is legit, man. Like, I can see it. Like, I can see where this thing's going. So, like, I blew him off, dude. I was like, fuck you, Dion, this thing's not working. It's not gonna work. You're stupid, you're dumb, you're crazy, da-da-da, right? So, later finding out, through this company, dude, if our parents can cash that out at $12 billion, without the technology we have, literally, guys, you have to sit back, really look at me and understand. You guys have to understand, if our parents can do that, what do you think will happen when you take the most socially connected generation in the entire world, right? Able to contact 60 people in 60 countries in 60 seconds. Things our parents probably couldn't do. Why? Because they didn't have texting, they didn't have Uber, they didn't have Facebook, they didn't have MySpace, AIM, Twitter, Instagram, Vine. They didn't have those things that we can have. Basically, we can build this business off of social media. Our parents had to go door to door like Girl Scout cookies. Obviously, we don't have to do that. We can send a text, hey bro, come to my house, check this thing out. I'm making money, bro. I respect your trust, you come and make money. So if our parents could do that at $12 billion, a company like Vima, starting out, ground floor, doing $221 million that just tapped into the most socially connected generation, don't you think within the next 10, 15 years, if you decide this is for you, plant your feet in now, when this thing goes to the billions, do you think our generation is going to cash out? Cash out. And I seen that, I was like, bro, I understand, like this thing is blowing up, it's crazy. And I realized, I was like, all right, dude, I had to sit back and think. I was like, okay, this company's legit, this company's working, but why? Why, dude? And here's what I realized. My kids, dude. My kids who grow up, which I probably won't have another kid for probably 10 years. I mean, I don't have one, but... but just understand, like, you gotta understand, 53.6% of kids who graduate college nowadays come out without finding a job in their degree. By the time Ethan's kid is full grown, dude, when Ethan decides, for his kids to like go into college, obviously, and do something with his life, you gotta understand, like, it's not gonna be impactful. Like, it's gonna be like 80% of kids come out without a degree. By the time I have a kid, or by the time my kids have a kid, how many people are gonna graduate college without finding a job in their degree? People say, oh, those jobs are coming back. Can't wait for those jobs to come back. Dude, they're never coming back. They are never coming back. You think about early farmers, dude. 99% of the population were farmers. Guess what? Technology boom. Only 1% is farmers. Now, the Industrial Revolution took place. Guess what? Most people were working in the steel mills, doing that, doing this, working for somebody else all the time. But guess what, dude? Technology came. And guess what? Yeah, people are losing jobs. I know a kid, I'm not going to say any names, but I know a kid who graduated with a degree, going into college. By the time that he got out, there was no more jobs left. You want to know why? Because the job disappeared. And he's in debt 50 grand or more. So you have to understand, what do you want? Because if it's not this, then what? I realized, I was sitting with Dion, I was like, all right, dude, I want to do this for my kid. I really want this for my kid. I want to do something where I can help my family. My mother works job to job. She comes home when it's late, and she goes to work when it's early. Well, comes home when it's dark, goes to work when it's dark. Like that, I don't want that for my mother anymore. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this to pay her back, right? I'm going to do this to pay her back. You guys got to understand, this thing works if you work, right? It's not a get rich quick. We're not here to tell you you're going to make $1 million, and we're certainly not here to tell you you're going to make $1,000. But guess what, dude? If you want it, you can get it. You want to know why? Because we're doing it. I realized, I was like, all right, you guys got to pay attention to who you take advice from. You want financial advice? You guys want to go make a lot of money? Dude, how many people in here want to make a 6-figure income? Obviously, everybody in here.
7 to 8.
7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't matter. Everybody wants money. Not because money is this, money's that, because money's all that's great. Money doesn't bring happiness. But what you can do with money brings other people happiness, dude. Money is a big deal in this economy. Most people who go to a restaurant, they don't get what they want to eat. In America, they get food to consume from the price, guys. That's crazy to me. So I realized, like, all right, dude, if I don't do this, what? I'm going to get a job. I'm going to get a job, be average and mediocre for the rest of my life. What is average and mediocre, dude? Here's what average and mediocre is. Go to high school, get good grades, go to college, get good grades, fill out a resume, right? Work 40 years of your life, retire on 40% of your income, 40 years, right? 40 hours a week, all that shit, it doesn't matter because that's the average American lifestyle. Maybe take your husband or wife to Europe once, come back home, watch TV for 10 years and die. That is the average life. I was like, dude, I'd rather work for myself than bust my ass for somebody else. You think about it, our parents, our grandparents, you know what they did? They worked their butts off for someone else's dream their entire life. You get a job at McDonald's, dude, you're working for your boss's dream. You get a job working construction, you're working for your boss's dream. Yeah, you're getting paid money. Maybe you're making $40,000 or $50,000 a year, but guess what, dude? You're clocking in and clocking out the rest of your life. You're missing your child's football games. You're missing this, you're missing that. You can't hang out with your friends. Time is the most valuable thing in people's lives. So why trade that for money? I'm not going to let my boss tell me that an hour of my time is worth $11 bills, 2 dimes, and a nickel. No, dude. $7 bill. No. My time is valuable. I'm not going to, if you let someone tell you how much you're worth, you're putting the success that you can achieve on someone else's shoulders. Right? So in Vima, dude, you guys don't understand, If you want it, you can get it. Follow people who have what you want. You want to make $50,000 a year? Follow someone who's doing it. I obviously don't. I don't want to eat off that. You don't want to eat off that. You go to college. Your college professors making 60 grand a year cannot teach you how to make 100 grand. They cannot teach you how to make $250,000, and they sure as hell can't teach you how to make $1 million. You want to know why? Because if they knew how to do it, they'd already be doing it, right? So I realized that if I want to do something, I got to find someone already doing it. You know, that's why he hooked me up with a kid named Brad Alcazin, making $6 million a year in Vima. $6 million a year. I was like, all right, he has what I want, I'm going to follow him. Right? So that's basically what this company, I'm not saying I'm a millionaire, I'm not saying I'm making a ton of money. Although I am making money, my numbers will not affect you. Right? It only does something for me only. By the numbers, dude, I'm getting my company paid car in a month and 3 weeks. Which I'll get into that later. You guys got to understand, you want to be the best at basketball, who you're going to study. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, you know, all those people who are good. Why? Because they have what you want. Don't listen. My mom's telling me how to make money, making 20 grand a year. 20 grand a year. Hunter, go to college, do this, do that. do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no disrespect to my mom, but dude, she's making 20 grand a year, telling me how to make money. If I listen to what she does, I'm going to get what she has. You do what people say, you're going to get what they get. You know, you jump off a building, someone dies, guess what? You do the same thing, you're going to die. Same thing. So I was sitting in my bed, told him no. After he told me this, I was like, all right, I'm not making any money. Could this work for me? What am I doing? I sat there and I was like, boom, light bulb hit. I was like, look, I talked to myself in the mirror. God looked at me, I was like, look, Hunter, if you want to make money, if you want to make a lot of money, you have to do something different. Because guess what? I was going to bed broke. What was I going to do? Wake up broke. People's like, oh, I'm waiting for money. I'm getting this, I'm getting that, I'm getting this. But it's like, dude, how long have you been waiting for money? Obviously, you've been waiting for money your whole life and you don't have any now. You wait for it for another 5 years, guess what? You're not going to have it then either. You've been waiting for 18 years, dude. So I was like, you know what? I have to do something different. So what did I do? You know, I hung out with him again. He sat me down. He told me all the logistics behind this company. And I was like, you know what, bro? We can do this. I want to do this. I want to go. He sat me on a call with Ben Long. Ben Long, making 80 grand a year, dude. 80 grand a year at, 19 years old. He's in the company for 13 months. 13 months, that's it. And it's not that he knows what he's doing. Obviously he does because he's been in it. He's taking advice from people who know what they're doing. But it's the fact that he got in, stayed in, didn't quit, realized that this thing can work for him. I'm up here in a freaking pair of jeans and a hoodie. If it can work for me, it can work for you. There's no difference between me and you guys at all. There's nothing that separates me from Donald Trump, from Warren Buffett. You know what separates me from them? A mindset. That's it. You have the right mindset, you can do what they did. There's nothing different. It's just a matter of time. That's it, it's just time. Time, effort, energy. Like I said, not a get rich quick, dude. Not to get rich quick. Yes, people fail in Vima. Yes, people don't make money in Vima. Yes, I'm not here to freaking sugarcoat it. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not trying to sell you a drink. I'm going to be real. Yes, you can fail in Vima. A lot of people do. And it's true. But guess what, dude? You got to understand, a lot of people fail in basketball. A lot of people fail in chess. A lot of people fail on tests. A lot of people fail in college. A lot of people fail in relationships. A lot of people quit in relationships. A lot of people quit in basketball. A lot of people quit in everything and fail in everything. Does it make Vima different and make Vima all-knowing God? No. You're going to fail in Vima too. But here's what separates people who fail and for people who quit. Following people who have what you want. That's it. That is it. You follow someone, I will give you the numbers that Brad Alcazin making $6 million a year. I'll give you Andrew Gator's number. He's hopping on Skype, making that kind of money. Right? I'm going to wrap this up and tell you guys how to get involved because I'm taking too long. Alright, basically look, this is how you get involved. This is how I got involved. How many people here are in Vima? Keep your hands up. How many people in here got a silver builder pack? Woo! Put your hands down. Everybody. Alright, look, here's how I got involved. This is what Dion told me. Alright, bro, how do I get involved? How do I get started? He's like, look, there's two ways to get started. One way is $150. He's like, as I break it down, he's like, look, this is what happens when you pay for that. Basically, when you get the $150, you're just consuming a product, you're becoming a customer. I was like, all right, dude, I don't want to be a customer, I want to make money. Obviously, everyone here wants to make money. So I was like, bro, that's not for me. He's like, look, here's how I got involved. Here's how everyone in here in this room got involved. Basically, it's a silver builder pack. What the silver builder pack does is it's $500. Might sound like a lot of money. We're not here to sell you anything. We're here to share something with you and educate you. That's it. You want to do it, cool. If not, doesn't matter. No sweat. I'm going to keep it going. Go find a job. Work 40 years of your life. Doesn't matter to me. That's it. Because I'm not going to do that. You know, so I got involved in this company, dude. I paid the $500. Most people in here, everyone in here paid the $500. That's what it is. It's like Amazon, dude. You're not giving someone $500. It's not nothing shady like that. You're buying product. You need product to own a business, dude. You have to prove to the IRS that you have a small business. So you're able to write off taxes, dude. We drove 4 hours in gas, wrote off taxes, boom. So basically, this is why I got excited. I told him, fuck you, dude, I don't want to do this, that. Why $500 is a lot of money. And he's like, look, Hunter, you have to realize $500 is a lot of money for a pair of shoes, a pair of Nikes, a North Face jacket, a hat, or a watch. Yes, dude, a lot of money. But if you're in global business, that you work with your friends, you can have any kind of income you want. Does not matter what income you want, you can get it through this. You can out-earn anybody. It's not like you get in, and boom, you can't make more money than the person, you know, that got you involved. Dude, Dion enrolled me, I'm residually making more than him a year. Danny, which Dion enrolled Dante, right, because they're brothers. Dante, a month later, enrolled Danny, so he has a month and a half head start on me, and he's making more money than me. And it's not because Danny obviously was this mysterious person who knew exactly what to do. It's because, dude, in the beginning, we didn't know what we were doing. Me, Herman, and Dion. We didn't know what we were doing. It was just us. No one was getting involved. Everyone thought we were stupid, dumb, crazy, all this shit. All my best friends told me no. All my best friends told me I'm stupid. All my best friends told me it's never going to work. My mom told me it's never going to work. But if their bank accounts aren't congruent to where you want your bank account to be, fuck them, dude. Fuck them. Yeah. Because guess what? That's true. So basically, how Danny made it so quick is because we coached him, dude. Like, Danny, this is what works for us. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. You want to make $1 million? I'll give you someone who's making $1 million. They'll tell you to do this, this, this. You do this, this, this. You will get the same exact result. That's it, dude. That is it. You don't believe me now? I'll see you in a month to 3 weeks when I have my car. That's it. Now, how this works is why I got excited. 3 friends in a week, $1,000. $1,000, boom. Not only do you make your money back, but guess what? You profit and you have a store you can leverage to your friends. Second reason why I got excited. The car bonus. 4th lowest rank in the company, Diamond. If you hit Diamond, the company's going to put $400 a month on top of the $1,500 residually you will make no matter what you are doing, hanging out with your friends, playing Xbox, making $1,500 a month at that rank. They're going to put extra $400 to finance you any car you want over $30,000 a year. I myself, I'm getting a 335i BMW hardtop convertible, 2014, and it has to be a 2013 or 14. So that's why you see them pick them videos of the cars in there, because that's an incentive. So I got involved, got the builder pack. I'm excited. You know, guys, definitely ask questions. Get your questions in because it's going to be big. It's going to get huge with or without you. It's going to the billions with or without me, with or without Alex, with or without Danny, with or without Dion, with or without anybody in this room. It is going. It is going. So it's like, do you want to be a part of it? Or do you want to sit back, say no, say this is never going to work? Because it is working. We went from 3 to 30 in 4 weeks. 4 weeks. At 90 to 110, you're at your car.
Let's go.
So, yeah, dude, imagine 14 weeks. Imagine in 44 weeks, 444 weeks. Luke Kish, I spoke with, making $35,000 a month in Vima. It's been in for 15 months. One of the longest people who's been in. Why? Because it's still new. $35,000 a month, dude. So 20 years from now, yeah, dude, Mason, Dion, Alex, Joe, everybody in here, all you guys, you're like, yo, Luke Kish making $35,000 a month. He's been in for, for 21 years. Yeah, dude, you're going to be like, yeah, I've been in for 20. So what do you want, dude? That's why I got involved. I paid $500, got my builder pack, made my money back, got my product. You need product to show the RS you have your own business. Boom, that's how I got involved. Get your questions answered. This thing's blowing up. Thank you, guys. I'm going to throw in Andrew Yeager.
This motherfucker was on fire.
Let's go.
I know.
Mason Lee
Zach, by the way.
Alright.
Thanks, guys.
Yo.
Yeah, see you guys later.
What's going
Later,
on?
guys. See you.
He's not me, I'll beat.
I know. Not for long.
Ha! 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 Funny, Dion.
I think you know what I'm talking about.
That's why. Yeah, he's online. It's not ringing.
Someone call you.
Yeah, it's not ringing. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not working.
Chill, bro.
Chill, bro.
Chill.
Message, bro. Check your message.
Chill, bro. Chill. Once you go like you take this home.
There we go. The fire department's gonna come in here now.
Yo, Jaeger!
Hey, what's up, brother?
Say what's up to the stream. Say what's up. Yo, bro,
How's the squad doing?
We're doing great.
we got you connected to the TV. Guys, understand Andrew Jaeger obviously making a ton of money. Nothing different from you and him. He's just been in it longer. Listen to what he has to say. He obviously knows what he's doing. Take advice from people who have what you want. He has what you want. Andrew Jaeger, kill it, bro. I think because I moved it.
Yo, can you guys hear me? Because I couldn't really hear you. It was like kind of choppy.
Yeah, you're good.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, kill it.
You guys got me?
Yeah.
Hear me good?
Yeah.
Alright, we're dope, dude. Well, what's good, guys? I'm pumped to be on here. Not as pumped as Hunter, dude. He's always just fired up out of his mind, which is a damn good thing. Because he gets really, really excited, and then what happens? Takes action. He puts in a lot of effort, which is a really, really, really good thing, because you heard him say there's really no difference between me and him, except I've been in it longer. That's the only reason that he has me come on calls like this, is just simply because I have been in this business longer, so I've had more time to, get an exciting success story in this. Whereas as Hunter's been involved for, a few months, and all of these guys over there, are you guys in Altoona right now?
Hell no.
Is that yeah? So I went to Penn State also. I absolutely love it out there. It's a lot of fun. You're getting blasted with snow right now.
Yeah.
I miss that, dude. I'm honestly jealous. I'm sitting here and it's like 80 degrees outside and palm trees. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I gotta say, whereas these guys have only, been involved in this business for a few months. I've had about 19 months under my belt at this point. I heard about it pretty much the same way as everybody. If you're in that room hearing about this for the first time and you're skeptical, well then you can definitely relate, because I was extremely, extremely skeptical when I first heard about this opportunity. I heard about it from my drinking buddy. I'm sure everyone in the room knows who Luke Kish is. Well, in high school, me and him really kind of just drank together, we smoked together, and then we, goofed off together. We figured out ways in class where we could not pay attention to whatever the teacher was saying, and then we got in trouble together. So, obviously, I didn't really respect his business opinion. I didn't really take his, what he was saying about business as fact. He came home and tried to tell me about how kids were making, all this money and driving around company paid for BMWs and all this crap. And, I was just like, dude, I was just at Penn State. I go to frat parties 6 days a week. I don't know shit about business. You went to San Diego State. You joined craft. You partied 6 days a week. Why would I ever assume that you know anything about business? Why should I take your advice on business? But the reason that this thing works so damn well is because you're always dealing with friends. You're always talking to your friends. So even though I didn't respect his business opinion, I still gave him the time of day. You know, I still checked it out. I still did my own research, which is the best thing that I could have done. I encourage every single person in that room to leave this apartment, go home, okay, and then do your own research. Form your own opinion on it. Don't think this is a good idea because Hunter thinks it's a good idea, and don't think this is a bad idea because some kid in your math class thinks it's a bad idea. Form your own opinion, whether it's positive or negative. That really has nothing to do with me. That's really none of my business. But when I went home, I planned on doing about 30 minutes of research. In 30 minutes, one thing led to another. 10 minutes, right around 6 hours of research. I did not sleep for 1 second my first night. I found a few things in my research. I found a couple blogs of kids saying they didn't make money. I found a couple blogs of kids saying that they did make money. You know, so I put them up next to each other, and I was trying to find the difference. And you know, and I kind of found out that okay, well, everyone who did make money is complaining about, hey, my upline didn't give me enough of this. This person didn't do enough of this for me. You know, they didn't do this for me. They didn't do that for me. All this stuff. They're complaining about they didn't have it handed to them. And I was like, okay, well. You know, I never expected to have anything handed to me. I'm ready to work for it if, you know, all of my effort and my potential that I put into this thing isn't going to get wasted, right? And then I looked at the blogs of kids that didn't make money. You know, and all they were talking about, they were like, oh, the money's cool, but, you know, the most valuable thing I've received is my new mindset. You know, I've learned so much in this business. I'm going to put towards everything else in my life, and all this positive stuff about how they've worked hard to get to where they're at, and they've learned so much. So I was like, okay, I looked up some of these kids on Facebook. I looked up Alex Morton on Facebook. I was like, if this kid can do it, I can absolutely 100% do it. There's nothing that's going to stop me from making this thing work. So I went to Luke's house the very next day with my own opinion formed. He thought that this business was a good idea for his reasons. I thought that it was a good idea for my reasons. Right? So from that point on, once I had my own opinion, I went out and I felt obligated to tell all my friends about it. Right? I viewed this thing as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Okay, once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, you know, they usually only really come around, you know, like once in every lifetime. So from that point on, I felt like I had to tell my friends about this thing. I had to share it. And in doing so, in sharing this opportunity with all of my friends, you know, actually only 4 of them ended up coming back to me and saying that they saw the same thing as me, that they really wanted the same thing as me, but that's completely fine, right? Because we're not looking for everybody. We're looking for those few that really see the same thing as us. They're eager, number 1, for improvements in their life, and they're eager, number 2, you know, to work for it. And that's what I had with my 4. And I mean, you guys kind of came into this thing at the absolute perfect time, because when I first started, there wasn't a system, you know, set out. There wasn't anything set in place where, you know, that you just plug into this system and you're always going to know exactly what you have to do. We had to really just figure this thing out. You know, Hunter has me stepping in right now. We didn't really have that. We had to just do it ourselves and just learn by failing. But we understood one thing that everyone who's successful in anything understands. Right? We understood that failure is completely 100% necessary. So when we failed, when we made a mistake, we learned from it. We didn't make that mistake again, and we figured out how not to do this business really, really well. You know, we figured out how not to do it, guys. We figured out how to do this business, where now everything is so dumbed down for you that if you decide to get involved, I'm not going to, you know, promise you that you're going to make a lot of money. None of these guys should promise you that you're going to make a lot of money, okay, because I don't know how seriously you're going to take it. Now, with a performance-driven income, obviously that's the most important factor. So what I will promise you is that you're going to always know exactly what you need to do in order to make more money. You're going to know exactly how to do it. And you're going to have someone with you, especially working with these guys over in Altoona, that will be teaching you every single step of the way, hands-on, exactly how to do it. Just like if you buy a gym membership, I'm not going to promise you that you're going to get big, because I don't know how much you're going to go to the gym. I don't know if you're going to eat right. I don't know if you're going to get a trainer. I don't know, you know, if you're just going to sit there and text the entire time, right? But what I can promise you if you go to the gym is you're always going to know exactly what you need to do. You're always going to know how to do it. And a trainer will be available for you at all times if you want. So that's exactly what we're saying here, except instead of getting big muscles, you get a big bank account, which in my opinion is a lot cooler. So, I mean, for me personally, guys, like I said, I had my 4 friends, and once we figured out how to do this business, we really just worked through, you know, relationships, worked through networks, and in a matter of about 18, I guess about 19 months at this point, my network of 4 has now expanded to right around a network of right around 6,000 active orders that ship out monthly, which creates about $1 million every single month in product sales for this company. So they can turn around and afford to just pay me accordingly based off of that, which is pretty cool. But even cooler than that is, you know, the lifestyle that this thing allows you to live. All right, this isn't a job. It's a lifestyle. All right, the job, you have a boss. That boss is going to give you hours, and you have to work your life around that job. You work from 2 to 8, you're not doing shit from 2 to 8 except work. Well, with this, there is no boss. So you have no hours. You don't have to work your life around your job, but instead you can work your job around your life. If you find 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here, an hour here where you can just do it, you just do whatever you can do whenever you can do it. And you don't get paid based off how many hours you put in, but more rather what you put into each hour. Performance driven, which is, I mean, in my opinion, how it should be. I've always felt like I had a lot of potential. I mean, I was willing to put in a lot of effort, but everything I ever put in was always being wasted. Until I found this, this opportunity where, for me, this is the first time I've ever had a vehicle actually, capable of taking me, where I wanted to go. Like my entire life, I was heading down a path that was not going to lead me to that final destination where I wanted to end up. When I was at Penn State, when I was choosing my major, I literally started to search highest paid profession out of college. Petroleum engineering came up, $95,000 a year starting salary. I was like, all right, dope, that's what I'm doing. So Penn State, I enrolled as a petroleum and natural gas engineer. Absolutely hated it. Nobody likes that. I promise you, if someone's telling you that they like what they're doing as a petroleum engineer, they are lying to you because that shit sucks. Right? But what I did find out is that I wanted to make a lot of money and I didn't want to live that type of lifestyle. So then I found this. Here's a vehicle that's finally capable of taking me where I want to go. I'm not promising you're going to make $1 million, but what I am saying is this is the fastest growing industry in history, and it's creating more millionaires than anything else in history. Right? So whatever you want to do, so yeah, you can choose your hours, which is cool, but even cooler, you can choose your income. If you want to work part-time here and there, making an extra couple $100 a month, working with your friends, not clocking in, clocking out for a boss, an extra $200 a week, that would do a lot for a lot of people. That's fine. We can show you exactly how to do that. Right? If you want to put in a little bit more time, take this thing a little bit more seriously, still not clocking in, clocking out for a boss, still with your friends, little to an extra couple thousand a month, it's like, great. We can show you exactly how to do that. Right? And if you're that extra ambitious kid sitting in the room that's always wanted something more but never had any idea where you could go to get exactly what you want, and you want to grab this thing and run with it and make an extra couple $100,000 a month, we can show you exactly how to do that. The only person that's stopping you from getting there is yourself. We can give you all the tools, just a matter of doing it. So that being said, guys, I'm really just here to educate you. These guys in the room, I'm here to convince you. Don't mistake this thing for sales. We're simply saying, it's like, look, this is what's happening, this is why it's happening. It's happening to us, it's like, do you want it to happen to you? And if no, absolutely no hard feelings. Thank you for checking this thing out with an open mind. But if yes, like I said, perfect. We can show you exactly how to do it. You're going to have to go literally exactly in your position at Penn State, drinking 6 days a week. When I wasn't drunk, I was high. All I did now was change what I did in my free time. I changed what I did in my free time, and that's what's had such a drastic impact on my life. That's how I'm, making the amount of money that I'm making now. I'm living in, $2 million mansion in Miami on the water with my 4 best friends who also make a shitload of money. So, regardless, whatever.
See what you did?
I'm gonna take a piss real quick before he comes back on.
I'm trying to get you back to your call. But as you guys understand. Also, I didn't touch on. You guys really gotta realize, like, we don't sell anything. We literally Ben Long. Definitely clear your schedule. Stick with us, because next week a kid with his car, Beamer car, if you don't believe, will come down here in his brand new BMW that he got in 2 months in Beamer. He was making $80,000 a year, Ben Long. He has a network of 950 people. You don't sell to your friends. He enrolled 4 people. He went to his 4 frat friends. He's like, yo, I got this crazy opportunity. Hop on the call with Andrew Yeager. Hop on the call with this kid Luke Kish. He's going to explain this to you. Dude, your best friends are honestly trust you. Like, yo, we can do this together. Let's do this. They get on board with you. They pay the product through your website. Guess what, dude? They pay. Now, look, they all paid $500, 4 people. Boom. Obviously, he has 4 friends. Now, 2 quit. Why? People quit and everything. 2 stayed. Through those 2, turned into 4, which turned into 8, which turned into 16, which turned into 32, which turned into 64, which he had to turn into 100-something, which turned into 300-something. Now he's at 950, 11 months later. So it's like, we were at 3. Guess what? 4 weeks later, we're at 30. Like I said, dude, you can do it too. At 110, 90, you're at your own car. I can show you how to get the car. I'm getting mine. You want to learn how? Boom, watch me. You want to learn how? Watch him. I can give you a game plan, but it's up to you to do it. You get your membership, you don't work out right, guess what? You're not going to get results. That's on you. I can help you. Alex can help you. Danny can help you. Dion can help you. We know what we're doing. Soon enough, you'll know what we're doing. It's complicated because it's like a job, dude. You get a job at McDonald's or Subway, you get in your first day, guess what? You don't understand. A lot of you here probably don't understand. But guess what? After a week of your manager, your boss showing you how things are done, how things are run, how you do this, how you do that, you start to get it. You really just start to get it, and you start to figure it out, and you get paid 2 weeks later no matter what. Same thing here, dude. You want to come in here, you want to make an income, your first week, you want to make $1,000, you give me 3 of your friends, I will literally talk to 3 of your friends for you, and I will close that deal. I will sell that shit for you. You'll make $1,000 your first week, boom, come to me. Because you have to understand, it's not about you making money. When you get involved, throw money out the window. Your job is to help your friends. Your job is to help the next person. Help the next person. I don't even care how much money I'm making. I don't even look at my bank account anymore. Why? Because I don't care. I want to help the newest person get paid. I want to help the newest person, Mason, the newest person, Joe, Tyler. I want to help these guys get paid. That's my job. So you have to make that your same job, guys, and we can give you the workout plan. But let's play some music and chill.
Anybody have any questions? Questions?
I need a verb. That's what I need. I got you. We'll do it in like 10 minutes. Is everyone here willing to stay for 10 more minutes?
Yes. Yeah.
He said 10 minutes?
I got a broad waiting for me.
7 more minutes. Y'all good to stay for 10 minutes? Yeah. We're gonna throw training in 10 minutes. Alright. Over here, you got chips?
Like my mom like chips.
So, sis?
So what we would get? I sat down like I had Dion for a minute. Hunter come to my house and we all talk about it. She was all about it.
Let's go. What do you
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Just do your, like, we don't care if you just do your research. That's the biggest thing. Any new person, just do the research. I said it like this, but I'm looking right now. So it's like, just do your research. Just go to Google. Those were you failed.
You murdered
First time? You said, that's the money. Like, lost people, too. You buy a Hold up. You buy a t-shirt, you're not losing your money. You're buying a product. You buy this, you don't lose your money, you buy a product. People think like you're coming here to be rich. It's like, no, I'm not promising you $100,000 bank account, nor am I promising you $1 million bank account. But it's like, I am promising you performance-driven income, but if you want to make that kind of money, I'll give you the numbers of people who are making that kind of money, and they can help you with that. That's the same thing. It's like, Donald comes up here, hey, you want to make $1 million? Sure. He knows how to do it, so you're going to listen to him. You know, hey, you want to make $1 million? Yeah, makes that. You know, make $1 million. I'm not listening to you. Same thing, bro. Like, it's alright. I don't have it. Exactly. So, just let's play some music. Yo, Hunter, let's just chill. You need to do that call with Hank. Let's just chill and talk. But what right now?
Trying to answer 8:30. 10 minutes.
Batman. We're doing it together.
That's alright.
They all
We'll do it.
Go.
Play some music.
You can just go in Dante's room, or Dion's room.
But no, like,
he used to do a call for
like $500 is like obviously a lot of money. But obviously you have to understand. It's like, how long is that going to be a lot of money? Like, how long is that going to be a lot of money? Like you have to do something different. Like. We had a kid sell his car to get this. We had a kid sell his bed frame, not get his bed back until we got his car. Our kid next week came down with his car. If you want to see that. Exactly.